It's live.
We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Top Bins Football. Sorry, I'm not used to this whole premiere thing. It's the first time we've done it, and it was like taking longer on my my streaming thing.
Longer.
That's the one. Yeah.
It's live.
We're live. Oh shit! I just had my sound on for that as well. Anyway, let's carry on. We're doing our Matchweek 28 preview, talking about this weekend's game of football, giving our predictions. We'll also talk about Newcastle Villa, which will be kicking off in an hour, and we can talk about the lineups that have just been released, Benny, and we can talk about the Champions League and Europa League results from midweek. So let's start with Champions League.
Do you not want to start with the Villa and Newcastle teams?
Yeah, go on. As always. Stick with tradition.
Because this will take
Newcastle
hours.
team. Newcastle team. Dubravka, Kraft, Lascelles, Clark, Dummett, Hayden, Shelvey, Willock, Fraser, Gale, Joelinton.
Yeah.
Villa team. Martinez, El Mohammadi, Konsa, Mings, Target, McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Ramsey, Traore, Watkins, Trezeguet. Cash is on the bench.
Cash is on the bench.
What? Cash is on the bench.
Yeah, stop taking those sleeping tablets.
El Ghazi's on the bench as well.
What's your thoughts
Yeah,
on
let's
that
go
game,
for the
Benny?
games. Let's go. Yeah, what do you reckon, Benny? What's the world
I don't know.
I predicted a Villa loss for some reason.
I went for a Villa win.
I think I put 1-0 Villa.
I put 1-0 Newcastle, I think.
After watching Villa the last 2 weeks and bearing in mind Newcastle's thing, I put 0-0. They've been bloody boring recently.
You don't write 0-0.
I know. I'm gonna get fucked for it, but yeah, I put 0-0 because they've been shite recently, both teams. So
I'm really confused.
I'll never put 0-0 because literally like a team will score like 2 minutes in, and you'll be like, "Well, that's my
I'm probably getting fucked like 2 minutes in, but I'll hold out for 1 point for a draw."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Sky Sports have meant to put Nakambu and they put Makamba. Because I can't find any Villa player, like even in the youth system, that's called that. So I think they might have fucked up. I could be wrong.
Let's look at the...
While you look for that, Aaron, go through the first game of the week.
It was Borussia Dortmund versus Sevilla, 2-2 on the night, 5-4 in aggregate. A big fight for Sevilla, but yeah,
Haaland's proved himself as to be a proper shithouse, and I love him.
Yeah,
absolutely love him. That penalty, because when the penalty was saved, the keeper shouted at Haaland, or he said something. I don't know. What he said.
Started chatting at him.
Yeah, but then when they realised he was off the line, he's then fucking shouted at him when he scored the retake, and Sevilla players did not like that. They started.
He said the same thing back, but he has no idea what it meant.
So, Sevilla players were chasing Haaland while all the Dortmund players were running to celebrate. It looked like everyone was celebrating.
But yeah, a spirited fight from Sevilla, but I think we all knew Dortmund were just going to be a little bit too strong for him.
Yeah, that's what we predicted. Wasn't it?
Haaland's he's a beast. There's no two ways around it.
What's his stat that he's got now?
He broke the record.
Yeah.
Oh, scored in his first 20 Champions League games or something.
Or the fastest to 20 Champions League goals, I think.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, 17 games, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mad.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it does mean Nakambu. There isn't a player called Muamba. There was a player called Muamba.
There was, yeah.
Had a bad heart.
Fabrice.
Yeah, Fabrice Muamba.
But yeah, moving on to the next game, a big upset, but big up Porto. 3-2 to Juventus on the night, but not enough with away goals taken into account.
Ronaldo fucking bottled it.
Jumped.
Yeah, and especially a 10-men Porto from about the 54th minute as well. So very spirited.
Very good effort.
What a game, though. What a game.
Yeah, was a.
It was the stupidest second yellow I've ever seen. You've just been booked. Why? Yeah,
he was going mental.
You've just been booked. Why now kick the ball away to get a second yellow? It's like...
Yeah.
He was crying when the team won though, because he thought he'd fucked it for him, and he was fucking like booing his eyes out. Like.
And if they did go out, he's the first one out the door. Trust me.
Yeah.
These sort of teams don't fuck about with that. If you fuck up, that's it. You're out. You're out of the club. It was to see Ronaldo bollocks it. Like, what are you? You're a big old boy. Like, why are you're turning away from shots in that?
Yeah. His jump and turn stopped the ball, like went under him.
Yeah.
That didn't work really well, as I say.
Everyone knows what you meant, bro.
But yeah, so fair play Porto. A big team in Juventus being knocked out. Next game was Liverpool versus RB Leipzig. Again, I don't know why we can do it in Europe. Well, actually, me and Louis discussed this today, and we said that we can't do it in the Prem because we've been found out by the Premier League teams, but in Europe, not so much.
Yeah.
So hence why we won. But
you've been found out by physical teams. You haven't got it in you.
Yeah.
Whereas these German teams and they don't play that style of football.
Yeah, they're not used to it.
This could be a chance for Liverpool to win this, because no one is going to find you out unless you pull up against a big English side. You know, what I mean?
City in the final or City in the next leg or whatever. But yeah, a good performance all round. I had half an eye on it because we were busy at the time. But Matt Phillips had a cracking game. But yeah, just a good performance from Liverpool, which is nice to see because we're not seeing it in the league at all.
I didn't watch it.
Alex has put Fabinho in the middle was the answer.
Yeah, maybe because he's a bit more physical.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the case, but we'll see. We'll see if he plays in the middle at the weekend. We'll see.
Yeah.
Who have they got the weekend again?
Indeed.
Wolves. It's in the fucking thumbnail that I made.
And Wolves are a very, very physical side.
Yeah, it's literally in the bottom. It's in the bottom corner.
I know, Benny.
Right now.
I know.
And then the final Champions League game of the week was PSG Barca, 1-1 on the night, but it was always done from the first leg.
Messi
let my bet down.
With Messi, what a goal! He just proved he
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
You had PSG to win.
That's what I mean. It let down my bet.
Did they lose? I wasn't listening.
It was a draw. You idiot.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I was miles away there.
Alex said Fabinho made Thiago look more comfortable. Yeah, which that to me proves that Thiago isn't actually that good. He is good. He is great, but he needs another world-class player next to him, which a lot of world-class players do.
It's like the reassurance that Saka and say Emil Smith-Rowe get off having Xhaka behind them.
Yeah. They've got a bit of comfort.
Yeah.
Bit of a weird phrase to use there, but
Maguire with Bailly instead of with Lindelof. He's got recovery behind him.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is the first time that neither Ronaldo or Messi is in the PSG. Is in the quarterfinal of the Champions League since 2006 or something.
2005.
2005.
Yeah,
that's mental.
Jamie Carragher was on fucking telly saying, putting all these fucking bollocks up, all these things that would lead into Liverpool winning the Champions League. He said, last time Man City won the league, Liverpool won the Champions League, which is true. In 2005 is the last time Messi and Ronaldo both did make it past this stage of the Champions League.
I saw this.
Liverpool won.
And then there was another one.
Didn't it say the final was in Istanbul this year? Or something? I'm sure I read.
I think it is. They were.
I don't know. They're going to change it by then, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then there was another one. The last time Liverpool made the final before they won it, something happened, and then something happened. It was just
it's all bollocks. It's all bollocks. Don't worry about it, Alex. It's fine, bro.
It's fine.
Thanks for being in the chat. But yeah, so there's two heavyweight teams in Barca and Juve both going out. Well, less so with Barca because they're out from the start and they're not what they used to be, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, no, same as Juve though.
But yeah, the Europa League games, we just skim over the results. Ajax beating Young Boys 3-0. I think a result that we expected, but maybe a bit more of a fight to be put up from young boys.
This is only first leg as well, so we
Yeah.
know things could change. It's very unlikely that Ajax don't go through there, though.
But yeah, I think based on what we said last time, I think we predicted young boys to put up a bit more of a fight. But Ajax just seemed to overpower them. Dynamo Kiev, Villarreal, 2-0 Villarreal. I think that's another one we expected.
Benny, can you tell us how you said this the other night?
No, can't.
Dynamo Kiev.
I don't even know. I just
it's like that's not how you spell Kiev. It's got a Y in it.
Yeah, fair.
United Milan 1-1. Cal.
Yeah, Milan were the better team, I thought. Obviously, they had a couple of goals disallowed. The offside was offside. I think the handball, was a handball.
Yeah, no way.
Wait, what?
I said this to you earlier. Don't act all shocked because I said this to you earlier.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. As we were walking over to play footy.
You said it should have counted.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
And we're not talking.
Hang on. Me and Louis didn't walk over with you.
Oh, I must have been speaking to
someone
else then. But yeah.
Talking to Chris, like.
Yeah, and he's a Milan fan.
I don't know football.
No, Chris is a Milan fan. He watched it.
I thought he supported Leeds.
He supports Leeds.
He supports Milan. Anyway, yeah. Nice to see Amad Diallo score. Nice goal. Harry Maguire should have fucking scored on that back post.
Yeah.
And Henderson's mistake at the end for their goal. Should he have saved that? Probably.
He should have done better than what he did. Whether he should have saved or not.
But this is what I hate about most United fans, right? Is I saw a post saying, "Oh, Henderson clearly isn't our next choice after De Gea then," or something. It's like, what? Because he made one error. It's like,
how many errors is De Gea made?
Yeah, exactly.
De Gea would have been sacked 3 years.
Exactly. It's like you can't say that because he fucking messed up one save. You know. Yes, he should have saved it, but everyone makes mistakes.
Was it actually at Old Trafford as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so they've got an away goal.
Leg.
It's an old goal. It's an away goal. Yeah.
So what's your confidence going into the second leg? Potentially having Ibra back as well.
I think we're going to win it,
and maybe not having Cavani, Rashford, or Martial.
I think we're going to win it.
Not a chance.
Nah, I think you're buggered, mate.
I think we're going to win it.
If Zlatan's back, Zlatan will make your defence look fucking terrible. He'll bully the fuck out of them. You saw what Diagne did to you. What Diagne did.
We'll wait and see, won't we, boys? We'll wait and see.
We will indeed. We will.
Slavia. I think that goal should have stood. That was not a.
Yeah. I agree.
But if that didn't count, Benny's wouldn't have counted today.
I've still got the mark.
Show us.
Wait, hang on.
Doesn't really show up very well on camera.
I'll try.
Looks like he's getting his cock out.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I can slightly see it.
I see it somewhat, yeah. For those who don't know, we played a bit of football today. All fell over and got clattered by the ball and etc. etc.
Did I hit the ball into you, Benny?
Yeah, Louis.
Yeah.
He hit the deck hard and smacked his head. It was mental. But yeah, got up and played on like a trooper. Anyway, Slavia Prague Rangers 1-1. Good result for Slavia Prague, but Rangers with that crucial away goal.
I think that's a better result for Rangers.
Yeah.
Because when they go home, they might concede more, but they'll score loads as well.
Yeah.
The keeper made the Rangers keeper his save in like the final minute. Have you seen it?
Oh, I've not known.
He like catches it. He's like full stretch diving and just catches it with one hand as well.
Mad.
So he doesn't even parry it. He just kind of catches it with one hand. It's literally like the 91st minute or something.
I think what Rangers have got going for them, obviously they're at home in the next leg, but also they've got less pressure because they've won the Scottish Prem now. So this is the only thing they have to properly focus on.
Yeah, but I reckon they'll focus on the whole league to then doing Invincibles as well. Yeah,
there is that as well.
They're still my pick to win it. They're still my pick to win it, and it sounds stupid, but I don't know why.
It would be mental. What a season for them and like Gerrard and that.
Gerrard, yeah.
Mental. Granada mould, 2-0 Granada. That was one of the ones we said could go either way. But we're not going to really cover that.
They were both ones we said won't make it past the next round. And
then they made
and here they are.
Arsenal Olympiacos, 3-1 Arsenal. Lovely goal from Ødegaard. Nice to see him get his first goal in Arsenal.
It's being hyped up. It went straight down. The keeper jumps. It's at the keeper, and the keeper jumps like that.
It was keeper should have done better, but it was a nice strike.
It was at the keeper. It was a cracking strike to get on target, but the keeper has to stop those. Yeah, all he has to do is stand still, just push it away.
Yeah,
but he's not. He's not that way to try and dive into it. Have a look for the people not watching and people at home, and these guys. Just watch it.
The equaliser. I was speaking to somebody at the time, and he was just like, "Oh Christ, here we go." And then I went downstairs to get a drink or something. Came back upstairs.
A defensive mistake, wasn't it?
Yeah, the terrible defensive mistake. And then I went downstairs 5 minutes, literally grabbed a drink, came back up, and it's 3-1. And I was like, "What the?"
Mohamed Al Neni is the best Egyptian in the Premier League.
that's
he's not even. He's fourth. He's fourth best Egyptian.
But yeah, apparently El Neni scored with the first possession he had after he came on.
I was watching Barstool, and Troops is on that now, isn't he?
Yeah.
They bring him on. He starts cussing off Arteta, and he's like, "They're bringing on El Neni blood." And he's like, "Fucking El Neni blood," and then his first touch scores, and then they all just look at him.
And I know Sully. He absolutely slates Willian, and I agree with him most of the time. But he's got most assists in all competitions for Arsenal this season. So
because he's the European style of footballer, he'll play well against teams like Olympiacos and Prague and all that bullshit teams.
Yeah, he does a job. I think Arsenal's safe now. That was the away leg for Arsenal as well. So
it's the 3 away goals. It's guaranteed going through. Isn't it?
Yeah. Roma Shakhtar Donetsk 3-0. I think one we said was going to be a little bit closer. Roma were at home though, so but I think they've got that in the bag. They're a strong side.
Roma, they grind out results.
Yeah, nice to see El Shaarawy back on the scoreboard as well. It's a big old throwback.
Fuck, man, I didn't even know he's still playing.
Mate, he's not even 30, I don't think.
I thought he was.
It just seems like he's been around ages. He's going to be like Donnarumma in 3 years' time. He already seems like he's been around years.
Stefan El Shaarawy is same birthday as me. 27th October 1992. So he's a year younger than me.
Oh, mad.
Sully's put Leno and the defensive players need to learn when to boot it. It's like they never heard the saying, "When in doubt, kick it out." Sorry, boys.
Yeah, this is referring to the defensive mistake. Yeah.
No, it was a real bad defensive mistake. I have no rate for Leno. 0. Absolutely 0. You need to be a leader as your keeper. You need a big old voice and be able to control play, and he can't do it. I just don't know what he's doing.
I wouldn't say I was 0.
Villa got the better art. Villa got the
Here we go.
Right,
here's his
Villa got the better Arsenal keeper.
Yeah,
is what I was trying to say. But,
I think I agree there. But yeah, going on to Solly's point, just touching on it. Whenever you watch Arsenal in the league, it is squeaky bum time because they love playing around the back, and they're not very good at it.
They love playing around the back, but it's like they've never done it before.
Yeah.
It's like against Burnley as well, wasn't it?
Stop saying playing around the back.
They conceded against Burnley like that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yes. And then the final game was Spurs, Dynamo Zagreb 2-0. I expected a bigger scoreline, if I'm being honest, for Spurs, but they'll see that at home. I don't think there's any worry there.
Yeah.
2 goals for Kane. He's on fire at the minute. Absolute flames at the minute.
Yeah. I think the players around him are growing. So people like Bale's now got into form. So it's like he doesn't need to do that number 10 role anymore. He's kind of got more confidence in his midfield.
Yeah,
he's still not the best finisher in the Prem though.
Shut up, you. And then touch wood.
I can't wait for Cal not to be in a video soon.
If he maintains this form, then it's looking good for the Euros.
Hey, everyone said they missed me last time I wasn't here. But Alex said the only reason he watched this because I'm in it.
So why did
he just missed not being able to bully you.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, Alex, if you're still here, bully Cal for the next couple of minutes, please.
You crack on, mate.
But yeah, we're on to the
weekend.
The weekend's games now. So we covered the game that's going to be kicking off in 40 minutes time. So
we didn't have any predictions, did we? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
So the first game on Saturday, Leeds-Chelsea. Early kickoff. What do we think, boys?
I think I put 1-0 or 2-0 Chelsea.
I think I put 2-0 Chelsea.
I think it's a bit Chelsea. Chelsea are, obviously they're never going to drop their style of form. Like teams like Chelsea don't have form, if that makes sense. They just play like just their simple football. And Leeds are out of form. No.
I did not do that.
Of course you fucking didn't.
I put 2-2.
For me, Benny, Chelsea conceded 2 goals.
It's lunchtime game as well, though.
Yeah, what do you think Tuchel cares about lunchtime games in England?
It's still the morning if he was in Germany or France or wherever he was. Well.
Bless you. Bless you.
And again.
Don't do cocaine. Right.
I think I put 2-1 Chelsea. Chelsea are never going to lose. Chelsea are never going to lose that game. But Bielsa's got us kicked his players up the arse after the last 2 games.
Yeah, no, you said that last week as well.
Well,
yeah,
it's because it normally happens, isn't it? But
yeah, I can't see Chelsea conceding against Leeds unless it's like a freak goal, like either a defender mistake, which I can't see happening, or like a screamer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll outplay them to score like Chelsea do to other teams.
Yeah.
I agree there. I agree.
It's always safe to put 1 in your predictions, though, just in case Leeds do score first. Like I put 2-1 for a lot of games instead of 2-0, but I put 2-0 with the Chelsea one because I was.
I put a low scoring week this week, I think.
Yeah, I've got.
I found myself putting a lot of 2-1s or the occasional 3-1.
Yeah, that's like me.
Crystal Palace, West Brom.
Fuck me, I'd rather go to sleep.
I went 1-1.
I think I went 1-0. Be sure to write your predictions in the chat, guys.
I put 2-1 Palace. Benny, you're the man for this. Do we know if Zaha's back?
He's not.
He was back last week, wasn't he?
Didn't he feature? Yeah, he came on as a sub.
Yeah, I remember seeing him.
United.
I read
against United. Wasn't against United.
I will check, but I'm pretty sure he's back.
It was whoever they played
Came on
last.
as a sub.
Which wasn't United.
But yeah, I put 2-1 anyway because Palace, out of 2 fairly poor sides, Palace is the better team. You probably see Benteke crop up and nick a goal because he's been doing that recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it could be an exciting game.
I don't think it's a game I'm going to be watching, that's for sure.
No.
That's a match of the day of that one, isn't it?
Yeah. Just catch what happened.
You'll watch it and still won't know what happened.
Yeah.
Everton Burnley, boys, what we saying?
2-1.
I went 2-0 Everton.
Burnley have like Everton love to score. Burnley love to defend, so it's like
it's like thinking of how good Burnley's defensive. They're such a defensive team. I put 2-1 Everton.
2-1. I think I wrote 2-1. I can't remember.
I don't know. I thought
you're both saying.
No, Benny. I thought I put
2-0.
another score. I thought I put another score. I thought I put like 1-0 Burnley or Everton or something. But I didn't. That's why I was saying that.
I put 3-1 Everton. I just think their strike force, when on form, can beat any defence.
Yeah, they are class.
Charlie, what did I miss? Raging Rat, nice glasses, Louis.
Thank you, Ollie.
Oh, Chelsea versus Leeds, Charlie. I think we all can come to the conclusion it was going to be a Chelsea win, either to 0 or they'll only concede 1. It'll be either a worldie or a howling mistake.
Yeah.
I put 2-0.
Oh, Ben put 2-0 because he's ill in the head, I think.
Yeah.
Fulham City. We've seen an off-form City. Well, not an off-form. We saw an off City against United.
I put 3-1 City.
Yeah,
exactly.
Charlie, you can scroll back, bro. This is not.
Yeah, just because it's live, you can put the video back and watch it.
I What game is this? Sorry.
Fulham City. I put 3-1 City.
I think I put 3-0 or 4-0. I can't remember.
I put 5-0 City.
Fucking hell. Why not?
Louis, yeah, you put 3-0, mate. Yeah.
Watch it happen though.
So that's one of those things where I would put 3-0
5-1.
and then Fulham score at first, and I'll be like, I'm so fucking gutted.
Imagine scores, and then everyone's out. Everyone, apart from Aaron.
And
Watch it be 5-1 or 6-0.
Yeah, well, me and you put 4-1, didn't we, Benny? For what game was it? The Spurs game last week. It ended up being 5-2.
Yeah. Oh no, that was City. That was City Southampton, wasn't it? 5-2.
Oh, yeah, it might have been that one, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
4-0 City from Charlie in the chat. Yeah.
We never spoke about that game because obviously we weren't like it happened Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
And we went live.
Southampton City.
We'll go over that after.
Predictions.
Yeah. So Sunday's games, South Coast of Southampton and Brighton.
Good game that.
I got Brighton.
Is it? Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a terrible game.
I reckon it is.
I got Brighton coming back onto form. I think 1-0. I think.
I put 2-1 Southampton.
I put 2-1 Southampton purely because Brighton are very wasteful.
But I just want Brighton to do well.
Yeah. You're sort of willing them to do well.
I put 2-1 Southampton as well.
Yeah, Southampton.
Southampton without Ings, aren't they? Ings is injured now.
Yeah.
Who's their backup striker?
Che Adams.
Che Adams, who's been on form recently.
Right. And Minamino, they've been playing up front of him there.
I think Charlie Austin, but he's gone.
Yeah, he's
and obviously,
again,
when you got JWP, there's always a threat there from set pieces. So
yeah, I think Southampton would just nick it, but I think Brighton will get a goal.
Yeah.
They need 40 chances.
And the rest.
Yeah, so in a way, it could be an entertaining game because they'll have to, like as you said, shoot 40 times to score.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that one.
So Leicester Sheffield, obviously Sheffield today either mutually agreed or Chris Wilder has gone. He's no longer manager.
Yeah.
5 years at the club.
Are you surprised by that or not?
League One, League Two.
I'm surprised.
I am.
A little bit, but after his last interview,
I'm surprised of them letting him go now.
Yeah.
Like I'd let it go to the end of the season, or because he can win the championship. Look at Norwich with Daniel Farke, right? He's won the championship twice with them. He's been relegated 3 times with them, and he's going to win it again this year. So it's like, you're making money keeping managers like this.
Yeah.
If he wants to go at the end of the season, let him go. But he had a fucking cracker last season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like, if they had the smallest bit of chance to stay up, sacking a manager is now gone. That's now gone.
Yeah.
Stay up now.
If they had the smallest chance to have it would have been with him as well. As 5 years with the club. But when he had his interview last week after they lost, he made a big sort of joke about it, and he seemed like he wanted to go then. It didn't seem like he sort of cared.
He said something like, "Who knows if I'll be here next year?" Or
It was just the interviewer asked him a question about the game. He's like, "Did you watch it?" Like he basically said, "We're shit."
All managers can't always think their jobs are safe. So terms saying like, "Who knows?" Like, no manager knows if they've got a job next week. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the only one that does is Pep at the minute.
David Moyes, I think.
Moisey. He's doing a class job. But yeah, so scores for this one, boys.
I put 3-1 Leicester.
3-1 Leicester. Yeah, I did too.
I can't remember. I think I did a fucking mad one.
Ben, we've just got the same results for everything.
I put 2-0 Leicester. Louis, you put 1-0 Leicester.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
It's a Leicester team that's sort of got a few injuries as well, so they're not on full fighting form.
Thank God.
Is it too late? No, is it too late to change it? No, leave it.
I think Sheffield in their most recent games have looked quite good. Like the first half hour, they look good up until they concede, and then they're fucked. Then
let's not forget though, their only 3 games they've won have been in the midweek.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean a lot.
No.
Well,
that's the biggest Benny stat sort of fucking prediction thing I've ever heard.
Did you know that a bat has never won the Premier League? Yeah, I do actually.
Brilliant.
Going on to our featured game, which is going to be the watch along on Sunday, 4:30, Arsenal versus Spurs, North London derby.
Spurs run wild, I think.
Yeah.
Current form.
Come on, Sully. Let's see it.
Yeah, come on,
Let's
Sully.
see it. Here we go. 1-1.
I went 0-0.
Charlie put.
I'm in no way trashing Arsenal either because they've come on to form.
You've got 0-0, Benny.
I think it's got 0-0 written all over it.
Fucking
don't know
hope
about
not.
that.
Yeah, I hope not.
The hype of
Yeah, to be
Spurs
fair,
at
where
the moment,
it's our watch along, it probably will be 0-0.
See, I went for what I wanted to see. I put 3-2 Spurs. Like I said, I'm no way trashing Arsenal, but I think Spurs are on form at the minute, are the better team.
I've put 2-1 Spurs.
I think we've seen a bit of fight from Arsenal at the moment.
Yeah.
I think
I put 3.
Spurs are rated highly at the moment. I think it could both just kind of... Because none of them they'll both be really defensive,
I think it's a very hard game to call, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think I was speaking to Sully about this, and I think he said...
Why are we doing this game this weekend rather than the Channel game? Why are we doing that instead of West Ham?
What time's West Ham United on?
7:15.
It's because I was meant to be working, so we didn't choose it. I'm not working now, am I? So we could do that if we want.
I mean, we could
do both.
Fuck me, we sat here for hours. Have you seen this chair I've got to sit on?
That sounds like your fucking problem, mate.
It's a fucking hairdressing chair.
Go take your laptop into the front room.
Yeah, but I'm streaming. I've got to use my big computer for the streaming because it.
You've got 2 Discord accounts.
I think Sully said the one thing he's concerned about is sort of some of the newer Arsenal players like buying into the derby as much as what Spurs are going to do.
So sorry to interrupt again. I'm watching the stream on my phone. And it's a bit behind, obviously. Just noticed Cal's chair is a wrestling chair.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, man. So I can beat people around the end when they walk through that front door. If I don't know who they are.
Sorry, lads. So, 3-1 Spurs.
Yeah, I think Charlie put 1-1.
Charlie said, I honestly could see either 0-0 or Spurs winning by a lot, but Arsenal are coming off of a high from the Europa game, so it could be a sneaky Arsenal win.
Yeah.
But so it's Tottenham.
So you're basically saying anything could happen and it's not a prediction at all.
He literally just said, I don't know.
And Charlie
and he's also just come in.
The chair looks like you got it from WWE. I want to see how it's like. What it's like to hold it actually like that.
Louis, do you want to shout your thing out while we're on the subject?
So speaking of wrestling, I was recently on a guest on Wrestling's podcast. All the links in my socials. Go ahead and check it out.
Oh! If I broke the chair.
Lovely. I hope so. I hope so. You just have to crouch.
And that, mate. The chairs I've got to sit on.
Look at this.
Sitting on the carpet.
I tell you what, Cal, get a bucket and sit like Bielsa.
Fucking thing.
That's because it'll break if you hit someone, so it doesn't actually hurt them that much.
Right, should we get back to the football?
Yes, United West Ham. We'll let Louis and Cal talk this one out first.
Take the lead.
I think it's going to be they'll shut each other out like they did in the cup. It'll be 0-0 or 1-0 either way, and then maybe West Ham will die off near the end. Because Man United are better at pressing and that high line, but because Lingard can't play.
No.
Can he not though? I've seen that he can.
No.
The parent club.
Parent club.
I thought that clause wasn't allowed it anymore.
Oh my god. No. So not allowed to. Remember, West Ham put that rule in with the Snodgrass deal because they sold him. That was illegal, but because it's a loan, you're not allowed to play against your parent club.
I thought that like loan deal thing was taken out of the.
In Europe,
it wasn't allowed.
In Europe, it is. If you sell to, say, like Barcelona with Coutinho, they can't do it because it's 2 different leagues.
Yeah.
But because it's the same league, Kane might not be available if he's playing apparently. But yeah, the Man United game. I obviously wrote my predictions West Ham 3-0 as always, but I think it's a boring game. Not boring, more chess style football. They'll shut each other out. Either team will sneak a goal, and it'll be late.
I put 2-1 on the prediction game because obviously I got back United. But yeah, I agree with you. I think it could be. Do you know what? I think it'd be a 0-0. To be honest, I can see that.
In the cup, Antonio missed it. So if he's playing, I think he could bully Man United's defence.
Myself and Benny both put 2 on West Ham.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I think
depends on, honestly, it depends on Antonio, and our biggest thing would be aerial threat against teams like Man United.
That's when Big Souček comes in.
Yeah, you got Souček and and Declan Rice. Like I can't see you winning the midfield game.
No,
but the long game, yeah.
Rachel Rats just put, if United play as bad as they did yesterday, then I can see West Ham winning. Hopefully Rashford is back.
Rachel Rat, I used to work with him. He's a Man United fan.
So United are going to be obviously De Gea apparently won't be back. Martial won't be back. Cavani won't be back.
So we're going to see.
This is saying Rashford won't be back.
So you got Greenwood up top. I think Diallo is going to start.
I think he deserves.
Mata's out. Van der Beek's out. Pogba's out as well.
I think we're going to see a Greenwood, James, and Diallo top three.
Is it even worth saying Van der Beek's out? Like,
even if he wasn't out, he wouldn't be playing.
Even if he was in, he wouldn't be playing.
Charlie's put 2-1 Hammers. A lot of support for the Hammers.
Yeah. They're excited to watch, but like against Man United, because they play such similar football. I know that sounds weird, but they do.
Yeah.
Like at different levels. Like the last time in the league, West Ham deserved to put the game to bed in the first half, and they couldn't. And then the second half, Pogba ran wild.
Yeah.
And made it look fucking easy.
Even though the ball went out.
Yeah, it did. But like that's another thing.
Yeah.
But, like in the cup, it was so evenly matched that
that cup game is one of the most boring games. Well, not boring, but like it was like watching City play City.
Yeah, I had to. I tried to do a video with Dan during it, and that's never going to see the light of day.
Yeah, because McTominay scored the win in the cup, didn't he?
Yeah, after
extra time.
After goal, we're slagging him off.
Yeah.
But, shut up, you fucking Forest fan.
But let's talk about United's form as well. So they're unbeaten in the last however many, but they've won 1 in their last 5.
Are we
away?
Where are we playing? West Ham. Where are we
they've
playing?
won 1 in the last.
You're at home.
Oh,
Okay.
West Ham probably won then.
Yeah, because you do better away. West Ham
do
better on away.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to do better away at the moment. I think
statistically,
home advantage
away teams have recorded more wins than home teams.
Home advantage counts when there's fans, because everyone's on your side.
Yeah.
So VAR gives us a few pens.
It's nice to see a non-top 6 team do really well in the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like everyone's favourite story, the underdog story.
And that come from a Chelsea fan's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of our biggest rivals.
Yeah, exactly.
I think everyone loves not the big guys winning. Even if you are a big guy fan, we all wanted Leicester to win that year.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see a change.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it'll be the best day ever if they make Europe in any way.
Yeah, that's such a big achievement if you do.
Yeah, it'd be mad. It'd be very good.
Top 4, just like Europa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even if you come 6th and City.
So top 5. So the 5th gives you Europa.
Yeah.
Then anyone from 5th to 3rd
moves down.
Wins any cup, it moves down 1.
Yeah.
But then it could be 7th. You could get 7th and make Europe, because let's say City win everything. That means
City do the quad.
That means it goes down to 8th, because there'll be 3 extra spaces.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big draw for you as well, Louis, if you get Europe for getting players in, to the club.
Yeah. But I think that's why there's certain players have joined this season. Bowen and Dawson shouldn't really be there, because who decided to buy them? Then Souček coming over was like a rebuild.
Yeah.
It was like, you come here, we will fight for Europe, and then if we believe it, then it can happen. And that might be a reason for Declan Rice to stay.
Where did Souček come from?
Czech Republic
team with other players. There's like it was a deal with like 3 players, him, Sufal, and someone else.
Right.
I'll have a quick look if you.
I suppose it's very good and slightly bad in the same way that Jay Lings is doing really well, because he's going to come with a price tag attached to him now if you want to keep him.
Yeah,
A hefty
I
price
think
tag.
Declan Rice is going to somehow be involved.
he is. Yeah, that's the rumor. He's involved with Lingard as the deal for Manchester United.
Yeah.
But I think he wants Chelsea because he's a Chelsea fan.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see him moving out of London, but if the money's right, the money's right.
So yeah, money talks. Money does talk.
Imagine the
Ridger
Hammers in
has
the
gone-
Champions League.
Let's hope VAR gives us a few pens.
Charlie, imagine the Hammers in the Champions League. Hammers versus Barca.
This year, you'd
Hammers win. Hammers win.
Yeah,
Barca aren't making the Champions League next year.
true.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. They got second. They'll get the Champions League.
Yeah, but with what they're doing at the moment, they'll just.
Surprising how good Dawson has been this season.
Yeah. To buy a player from the Championship, like, always a risk.
His headers have been great.
But yeah, because he doesn't care. He's got no fear.
Yeah.
Let's see him jumping around. It's rare to see teams buy a player from the Championship and do well. If there's the exception of like Dan James, he was from the Championship. He's done okay.
Yeah.
But like,
Ollie Watkins.
yeah.
Ben Rama, didn't he come from Championship?
Yeah, but like that's only this season. All
Yeah.
of these players I've just mentioned are from the last year or 2 years.
Yeah.
That's like it's good to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. And then the last game of the weekend is Wolves-Liverpool on Monday.
I put Wolves win.
I put 1-1.
I put Wolves win.
If you were playing at
Hey,
Anfield,
put 1-1,
I would have put Wolves win if you were playing at
Did I
Anfield.
put 1-1?
You put 1-1, Benny.
I was
shit.
between 1-1 and.
I didn't put 1-0, I think.
I didn't put.
Yeah, Lou, you put 1-0.
Yeah,
Wolves.
what do you reckon, Aaron?
So I put 2-1 Liverpool. As on the prediction, because I've got to back us. However, with how we've played in the league recently, and the fact that Wolves are a very physical team, it's going to be a difficult game, and I could see it going 2-1 to Wolves. I can see it going the complete other way. But yeah, we just need to figure ourselves out. Like, yeah, it can go either way. I've put 2-1 Liverpool. I want 2-1 Liverpool, but I could see it being the other way around.
Am I right in saying you're currently sat 9th? Or is it 8th?
Let's have a quick look.
Maybe not.
I think it is 9th. That is mad. That Liverpool won fucking 9th.
We're currently sat in 8th with 43 points. Above us is Spurs with 1 game in hand on us on 45, and below us is Villa on 40 with 2 games in hand on us. So it's not great.
And you've got Arsenal like only 5 points behind you, and they've got a game in hand.
Yeah, it's not great.
You need to win this weekend, mate.
Yeah, we do.
It's a must-win game.
I think tonight, if Villa win, they go above Liverpool.
You go equal on points, and then it will be down to goal difference.
Yeah, so, well, obviously, we're both on 11 goal difference at the moment. So, obviously, if we win,
yeah.
we got goal difference.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the goal difference, so yeah. But yeah, like I want to see the Liverpool that we've seen in the 2 games against Rb Leipzig, but it's just I think it is what we spoke about, Louis. We've been found out by the Premier League clubs, and we just can't do it.
Yeah.
Charlie's coming with, I'd say Liverpool win 1-0.
I think Liverpool are going to win it.
Yeah.
I'd like.
Saying
Probably,
that, it
but
depends on the lineup
I-
that fucking Klopp puts out again.
I all season I've been going against Liverpool in my predictions, and then last week I go with them and they fucking lose. So it's like, okay, I'm going back to what I fucking know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, this season at least.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool will be the hardest team to predict this season out of any teams.
Yeah, because if you go on form and like you can't, Liverpool don't have a form. They're either bad or they're just like Liverpool.
I think in our prediction game, people have dropped most points on Liverpool, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's the team
100%.
they've dropped the most points on.
Apart from J-Mo.
Nah, Tim's is Sheffield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little bit of like football news when Klopp was questioned about the new German position that's opening because Fingersmeller is going to be leaving after
Brilliant.
the Euros. He said, I can't remember his name, that's why I said
Low. Something
that's
low.
one. Yeah, Hakim Lau.
Yeah.
Low. Something German.
Yeah, he's
Could
leaving
be
after the
Finger
Euros.
Schmeller.
That's fact.
Fuck's sake.
Klopp said, "I've got
That's the Chase Spanish
2
Schmeller.
or 3 years left on my contract. Like I
Number
intend,
one in football journalism.
I intend to see that out, which is it's nice to hear."
Charlie's put, it's a do or die for Liverpool, to be honest. If they don't win, it's over for them, I think it's over for them already, mate, to be honest.
Raging Rat.
Who do you say Liverpool's best centre-back partnership is at the minute with the players that are fit?
That fit. Is Kabak fit?
Yeah, are we classing Kabak as fit or not?
I'd say Nat Phillips and Fabinho.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I prefer Fabinho in the middle. If I was,
Yeah, Phillips and Fab. But if we have someone like Kabak, which means Fab can play in that CDM role, then I prefer that.
Yeah. Phillips has got something about him. He's got a proper leadership deal about him as well.
Mhm.
Like, I like him.
And he's hungry as well. Like
Have we seen Davies yet, or is he still injured?
No, he's still injured.
He's still, yeah.
But or even Hendo and Phillips, because that could work. Because Hendo's got some speed with it. Then there's a bit of recovery. But anyone with Phillips this season, I think.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Phillips is like pleasantly surprised. I think most Liverpool fans with how he's been.
I think Phillips and Kabak with Fabinho sat in front of them, to be honest. I think that's your best bet.
I'd be well happy with that. If
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd want Virgil van Dijk and Gomez, but
Well, obviously.
Yeah, we can get them in it.
if they were fit and you were playing Phillips and Kabak, or Phillips and whoever you said, I'd be a bit
worried.
I'd definitely be questioning Klopp.
Yeah, but then this is why there's a silver lining in these injuries, because you'd never have discovered players like Nat Phillips if this didn't happen.
Yeah.
He'd have been never played, because we know Klopp doesn't rotate. He doesn't. So it's like you'd never ever have seen Nat Phillips. Like, he might have played round 1 in the fucking Carabao Cup against Swindon Town. Like,
Do you think
not
this is a big reason to the injuries, Aaron, because of the not rotating from Klopp? Do you reckon that's the main reason?
It's not the main reason.
It's that. This is obviously a contributing factor, but our like strength and conditioning staff need looking into. Like, it's mental. Every week we're having someone go off injured, or like injuries being extended, etc.
Yeah, I think I've heard there's a proper heavy training regime as well, but then a lot of your players played injured, so then it's like by the time they got a big injury, it's being treated like a massive one. So like people have had pulled hammies for fucking months.
Van Dijk that happened to Van Dijk, didn't it? He was playing injured.
And Gomez, they played injured because it's just the way it is.
Because that was the system at the time.
Yeah, and it makes it worse. Like in the long run, Fabinho has to play in midfield or Liverpool look ropey. Yeah, I agree.
100%.
But I'd prefer a ropey midfield than a ropey defence.
Yeah,
Because you could win the ball back in the defence. Like if as soon as you get through that midfield and you've got a shit defence, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and what I've seen a lot this year is teams just playing long balls over the top. Like,
well, especially when you had Reece Williams in defence. Fucking hell, he was fucking useless. He cost the game against.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Man United FA Cup.
Yeah.
I'm glad he started.
Here's the question: actually, is Trent actually that good, or is it now because he's playing with second string defenders? Is he being exposed to being average?
The latter.
I agree.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Because if he gets taken on, because he loses the ball a lot, we didn't notice him losing the ball as much last season because the recovery speed of Gomez and Van Dijk behind him.
I think it's a mixture of the two. I think he plays with more confidence when he has the likes of, which then makes him a better player. So I think it's a confidence thing as well. I don't think it's the fact that he's awfully shite, but like he's not world class.
I don't think we can judge until Van Dijk and Gomez are back.
He is a better player when they are there because they give him the confidence to go.
If there is a drastic change in his performances, when Van Dijk and Gomez get back, then we can say it's. Yeah, we can say that's the point reason.
It's confidence.
No, not just confidence. It's that he is average. It's like he loses the ball too much, but he was losing the ball with Van Dijk and thingy there, but you just didn't concede as much. Yeah, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, I think he has first, second, and third for most balls lost in a game or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, shall we move on to that Man City game?
Yes.
Man City Southampton.
Penalty. It was a penalty.
Yes, 100%.
I thought that's what we're going to talk about first with this game. Man City Southampton game. Foden brought down by McCarthy. And got back up to carry on playing, didn't he? If he stayed down, probably a pen. Oh, but yeah, but the VAR. What the fuck's going on with the VAR there? It's 100% a pen. Nothing of that ball was got by McCarthy.
Because he got back up, he was rescinded for it. Really, he's been punished.
Yeah, but they always say that players should try and get back up and be positive.
This is why you see an increase in players going down like they've been fucking shot and staying on the floor.
I'm trying to defend Salah.
No.
That's just what I was thinking.
You know what I mean, though. Like,
yeah.
Because if you don't, as shown in this instance, then you just won't get it given to you, even though it was Stonewall. Like you don't see many more Stonewall penalties.
Yeah,
it was like over the top of the ball, studs up. It was mental.
And he would have scored.
The other side, James Ward-Prowse's penalty. I don't think it was a penalty.
I have to be honest, I didn't see it.
I can't remember that bit. Was that where?
Take your word for it.
Vestergaard was taken down.
What happened?
Yeah, Vestergaard was brought down. It was like it was like his arm. They were like tussling.
Yeah.
And they were like both had arms on each other, and Vestergaard just went down. So.
And then it is a foul. It's not a foul, but in the eyes of VAR, that would count because there is contact.
Yeah, this is where you need to see consistency, though, because if the if the second one, which really was in the game, isn't given, but that one is, it's just like, what?
Rager Mats, but anyone see the VAR decisions in the Dortmund game? Did we talk about that?
The Champions League game? I didn't see him.
What was the comment?
Anyone see the VAR decisions in the Dortmund game?
Yes, the VAR decision was the penalty and then the keeper off the line. The keeper was that thin off the line.
Really?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it was like the back of his boot was like touching the line. Like it was not touching, the studs were not touching the line. The back of the boot was just over it.
Right.
So it's like the rules are rules.
Yeah.
Before VAR, this never would have been a thing.
No.
Yeah.
Online, someone said if you need to draw lines and rewatch it 50 times, it's not counted. It's not a thing. Like if you have to draw made up lines, it's not offside. If you have to watch a foul 50 times to decide if it's a foul or not, it's not a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like
clear.
Yeah, it's clear and obvious, or like beyond reasonable doubt. Like, yeah, but yeah, going back to the 5-2. Yeah, this was the game. Sorry, that me and Benny had 4-1 written down for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, JWP obviously sticking away a penalty, but just domination from City really. We've spoken about that when they could score when they want. I think it was shown today. Like, especially coming off the back of the United loss, they must have had a kick up the arse from Pep.
Yeah.
And they come out and just trashed Southampton, who always seem to be on the receiving end of high score lines.
So when I started work yesterday, Colin came in about 1:45, and I was like, "You're a bit early, Colin." He went, "What do you mean? I'm always here at this time." I said, "Oh, I thought you'd be showing up at 5:02." Fuck off. Sorry, Colin, if you're watching.
Yeah.
We have had some big injury news today from players.
Decore, wasn't it?
Decore is out.
Minimum of 12 weeks.
Decore is out for 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Lamptey is out for the rest of the season.
That's the first time you ever said that right.
Oh my god.
And it was still even ever to say.
I heard it in the middle. He was trying to say Utty, but he didn't
He was thinking of it. He was proper thinking hard.
Yeah, he hasn't played since the 16th of December. and he now requires an operation on the hamstring injury.
Fuck.
Not good. Not good at all. Lamperty.
This could ruin his career because
Oh my
this
God.
is where you make. This is where you make or break it. Oh my God. Welcome to Outbins Football. We really make money.
We need to start making money, buy some more fucking chairs. Fuck me.
Mate, we need to get a studio. That studio I was at the other night was.
Yeah, I'd love a studio. Just go there all the time to do our videos. That'd be cool. Let's look into it.
Yeah,
when we start making money, maybe.
I'll be like, Chloe, can I turn the bedroom into a studio?
But yeah, anyone else in the chat got any talking points on the football predictions or what you think's going to happen?
I've got one thing I've got to say.
Go on.
Is to all the subscribers out there, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Tomorrow, our video tomorrow is going to be the funniest Top Bins video you've watched. No doubt.
Honestly.
It is fucking hilarious. Let's not give away what it is. Let's not give away what it is. But
should we add to it later on, actually?
What do you mean?
I'll say it after because I don't want to release it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also going to be with you guys in the chat or the viewers because I've not seen it. I wasn't involved, but it's going to be a cracker.
It's not like we left him out. Like,
no. I wasn't left out. It was.
Honestly, I'm like 3/4 away through editing it. I'm going to finish editing it tonight. But the whole time I've been editing, I've just been fucking
when you finish editing,
howling.
you have to put it unlisted for us. Bro.
Yeah, I'll let you watch it. I'll let you watch it early. But yeah, be sure to watch that tomorrow. It is fucking good.
Just think, I can't give anything away because then it ruins the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just make sure you're subscribed and you've got your notifications on so you can see when it goes live.
Yes, Benny. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the one.
Marketing.
Is that it for tonight?
Marketing.
We got through everything well fast.
That's an hour. That's still an hour.
That's an hour. That's all right. I think hour's a reasonable time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Unless anyone else got anything else to say in the chat.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll have 15 minutes of just talking about football and that, or 10 minutes, 10 of answering questions.
If there is any.
Yeah, about football.
Yeah, already got any comments on the games to come or the games that have just passed? And
if it's not about football, that's fine, but just make sure it's
appropriate.
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah, because we could get demonetized, you fucking cunt.
As the C word leaves his lips.
Yeah.
Doesn't help.
You can have my cup, Benny, if you want.
What cut? We're not getting one.
Yeah.
So, there is no new football news. We covered most of it.
Yeah.
But question is, who's going to be the next Sheffield manager?
Eddie Howe.
It won't be Eddie Howe.
I know, he don't want to move away, does he?
He's South Coast boy through and
He's
through.
10,001. Fuck me, I'm sticking a quid on that.
That's what I'd give you. Yeah.
That's worth a quid.
It's that. What's his name? Heckingbottom from
Heckingbottom.
Cracking name.
Yeah, or I'd go the one that left Celtic. I can't remember.
Neil Lennon.
Neil Lennon, yeah.
Yeah, it's him, Neil Lennon, Heckingbottom, or Lampard are the front runners.
I don't think Lampard will do it because they're going to the Championship, aren't they?
Yeah,
so maybe he wants that.
He has to start. Either he has to start in the Championship,
yeah,
or Premier League, and then build him up to the Premier League. He can't go down with them. I don't think Lampard could do that. That's why I think Lampard would have been perfect at Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
So he could have built up with them. But yeah, I don't really know much about this Heckingbottom. Because Hibs aren't a team I care for.
Yeah.
Neil Lennon, I don't think will do it good at all. Like, I don't think he's actually a good manager.
No.
I think, what a potential good move would be is to get like a caretaker into the end of the season and then get someone like Lampard when they do go down and do what you just said, build them back up again.
Yeah.
No, because I don't think he'd do it for Sheffield.
I think he
give
would.
him any money to spend. Whereas, like, Derby gave him money.
Chelsea gave him money.
Chelsea gave him money.
A lot of
Bournemouth gave him money, yeah. I just can't see him actually being a manager. I think he's a number 2.
We'll have to wait and see, boys.
Maybe he goes he goes and helps Rangers with Lampard. That would be sick.
Thierry Henry.
Speaking of Chelsea and money, it was good to actually see Havertz looking promising.
Yes. Yeah.
This week.
Oh, that was hilarious! Like he scored, gets given as an own goal. He scores, gets ruled as offside.
Handball, wasn't it?
Just
and he wins the penalty.
And he wins the penalty, and he's not allowed to take it.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see some promise from him because we haven't really seen. He was cracking in Germany, and we've not really seen a lot from him since being at Chelsea. But hopefully, he's some promise there.
It's the same with Werner.
You're only saying that because you've got a one to watch on FIFA, Robin.
What, Havertz? No.
Yeah, don't you?
No.
Oh, someone has.
Yeah, me.
It's just nice to see him doing well because he was quality in Germany.
Yeah.
Well, or was he? Because he was playing at Leverkusen, so it's not like he was never looked out for by Dortmund or Munich or Leipzig. He was like 5th in the league. Like it's not like it's like Decore play he's 5th or 6th in the Premier League. It's not considered in a Champions team. Do you know what I mean? Like he is good, but I can't ever remember ever calling him world class before the move.
No, I do get what you're saying.
When he came, honestly, I thought he's the next Ballon d'Or winner, or one of, not the next one, but like he will win a Ballon d'Or. And then, how wrong? I'm always fucking wrong with shit like that, as Alex has told you.
A couple of talents in the Bundesliga though is Goretzka. Like Goretzka's mad, and Kimmich. Kimmich is probably like
Kimmich, one of the best players in the world.
The next up and coming sort of like obviously Lewandowski's getting Ballon d'Or this year, barring any mad injury or being robbed again.
Kimmich is. I was speaking to Steve about this. Steve reckons he's the best player in the world. If you take away Messi and Ronaldo, and I said De Bruyne, obviously, but I can see him in that top 5.
Yeah,
Kimmich is
yeah,
but he's not ever going to win a Ballon d'Or or any vote because he's not a goal scorer.
The CDM sort of.
Yeah.
Box to box.
How old is
Koundé's one to
Kimmich?
watch, like 22, 23.
Still really
He's
young.
not that old, Kimmich, yeah.
Koundé's one to watch.
Yeah.
Who else? I like Angelino from Leipzig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alphonso Davies, everyone knows he's class.
He plays for Burnley on my FIFA.
Kimmich is 26.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I thought he was
Slightly older than him.
Still young. And for a CDM, he's got 10 years left in his career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that might wrap it up today.
I was going to say there is some news about Raul Jimenez.
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
He has started training.
On his own.
Not with heading the ball and not with heading the ball and not in complete full contact.
Yeah.
But mostly full contact.
A lot of that would be a confidence thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is wearing a headband.
Oh, a headband.
Yeah, it's not a full scrum cap.
Like a compression cap.
It will be when he actually comes back to play.
Yeah.
Well, this says that it's not sure if he will wear anything or not.
Because he's heads the ball a lot, so it's less accuracy. So maybe a compression band, that'll be it.
Yeah.
Maybe for his own confidence in his head. It's just like a mental thing.
Mental block.
He is wearing something. He is wearing a protector.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he broke it down here, didn't he, as well?
They had to cut.
It was right. Yeah, it was right down. It was So this protective headband, there's a picture. It goes round here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's completely. It's like your hair, Aaron. Sorry.
I'll take that one. Fair enough, Benny. That was good. That was good. How to ruin a man's career in 5 seconds.
Me.
That was brilliant.
Welcome to Movie Mojo, where we see people's careers die on screen.
In at number 1.
That was good, Benny. I'll give you that.
Fucking hell.
Should we wrap it up there, boys?
Yeah, I think we'll leave that being the lingering thought on people's minds.
Be sure to watch the video tomorrow.
I'm clipping that as well.
Be sure to watch tomorrow's video. It's an absolute banger. And
What time's it out? Night time.
I haven't decided yet. It'll be out at some point tomorrow. It depends how much editing I get done tonight. If I can't get it done, then I'll get it.
Charlie said, Earth part of the year. And on that note, we've been Top Bins Football. I've been Louis, and I've been Greg.